Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, before I begin this lesson, I want to start giving all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah Kodash, Barakah YAHAWAH, Barakah YAHWASHI, Barakah YAHAWAH, Barakah YAHWASHI, Barakah YAHAWAH, Barakah YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah Kodash, Yad, the YAHAWASHI, YAHWASHI for the spirit and truth. Alright, double honors to my apostles, the elders, the great millstone, who all taught me this truth through the spirit. And I want to give a single citation to all y'all came out there that's laboring in the faith, alright, pushing this truth, alright, standing stiffly for the names of Yahweh, Yahawashi, alright, through the spirit, man. You know, I was just watching a couple videos and I got inspired. I had to get up and, you know, just wanted to break some bread, mainly for myself first and foremost, but to you young guy came out there, man, alright, that this thing of ours, man, alright, is faith, okay, and, alright, and what, we believe in the things that are not seen, man. All right, and that's what separates the men of the Lord, all right, and the elect from the nation of Israel, man. All right, because our faith, all right, we believe, okay, in the things that are not seen, man. Okay, all right, and to believe in the scriptures, all right, in the time we live in, man, that's a heavy thing, man. All right, because nobody believes in these scriptures, man. Nobody. That's the thing, man. Everybody has the scriptures, but they don't read them, man. All right, when you start to read these scriptures, then you start to understand that this is not given to everybody, man. That YAHAWASHI is not dealing with the whole world. He's only dealing with a few people, man. All right, and that would be the elect that the scriptures talk about, man. All right, so without further ado, I just got a couple precepts through the spirit, and I'm gonna just let the spirit flow, man. All right, this is Galatians. All right, Galatians chapter 2, verse 16. All right, this is Apostle Paul speaking, man. He said, knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by the faith of Yahawashi HaMashiach, even we have believed in Yahawashi HaMashiach, that we might be justified by the faith of HaMashiach, and not by the works of the law. For by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified. And that's why Yahawashi came. All right, he said, look, I come not to destroy the law, but to fulfill it, man. All right, and that's why he laid down his life as a precious lamb, all right, as an unblemished lamb, a spotless lamb, all right, for the nation of Israel, but primarily for the elect, man. Okay, because the law will condemn us, man. Hey, the scriptures tell you if Yahawashi have not risen, then your faith is made void. So there would be no reason for faith if Yahawashi didn't come, man. All right, faith would be just something just to be there, man. All right, but that's why Yahawashi came, because what the scriptures tell you, Romans the 7th chapter, the 11th chapter, 7th verse, that what Israel have not obtained that which he's seeking for. What is Israel seeking for? Something to believe in, to rest for their souls. But what? The election have obtained that. What is that? That faith, all right, to actually believe that the thermonuclear missiles, ICBMs, all right, it's written in the scriptures, but are used in a moderate terms, man, all right, as ICBMs, all right, because in the scriptures they refer to them as arrows, man, all right, bow and arrow, all right. Strong is his right hand that bended the bow. What is that talking? Is that talking about a physical bow and the arrow? No, that's talking about the thermonuclear missiles, man. All right, to believe that Yahawashi HaMashiach is a so-called Negro, a line from the tribe of Judah, this takes faith, man. Even though it's written in your face, the scriptures tell you, make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. All right, but what, all in all, you have to have faith to believe in these scriptures, man. Okay, faith is not given to every man. Faith is a gift only given to certain men whom the Lord have found righteous, man. All right, whom the Lord have imputed no iniquity, man. You see what I'm saying? You have to be chosen from the Lord. You can't choose the Lord. The scriptures tell you that in St. John 15 and 16. All right, St. John 15 and 14 or 15 and 16, man. He said, well, you have not chosen me, I have chosen you. So the Lord chose us to do this work, man. We once had plans. We once wanted to be somebody in the world, man. You know, but what? The Lord, he pulled us out of the world, man. He told us that, man. He said, you are not of the world, man, even as I am not of the world. We were sent here to do business, man. We were sent here to gather the elect. You see? All right. So verse 17, it says, But if while we seek to be justified by HaMashiach, we ourselves also are found sinners. Is therefore HaMashiach the minister of sin? God forbid. Verse 18, for if I build again the things which I destroyed, I make myself a transgressor. For I through the law am dead to the law, that I might live. All right, this is Satan, man. But anyways, you know, we living through Yahawashi, man, through faith. All right, you got to believe that, man. It's the point. Verse 20, I am crucified with HaMashiach, nevertheless I live. So we crucified with Yahawashi. Okay, Yahawashi went up on the cross, we did too. All right, the scriptures tell you that in Romans 14 and 7, man. Matter of fact, let's grab that real quick through the spirit. You know, all right, Yahawashi came, all right, so that the suffering that we're going through, we're not suffering, all right, we're not living for ourselves, man. All right, and we damn sure not suffering for unrighteousness, man. All right, the things that we suffering for is for righteousness' sake. Let's grab that, man. Satan hindering, man. Nasty. But it's all good, man. I'm still going to bring this out because the elect going to get it, man. All right? So, let's grab this real quick. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9. And he said unto me, all right, this is YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, speaking of Apostle Paul. And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in see something, man. Satan hindering nasty, right? Man. Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9. And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. So our strength is made perfect in weakness. Why? Because that's our sufferings, all right, for this truth. The scriptures tell you, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, man. All right, and be patient when thou art brought to a lower state. All right, so those sufferings that we're going through is the suffering of our cross that we got to bear, man. The scriptures tell us to bear the indignation of the Lord, all right, that no man can escape into the kingdom of heaven, man. We got to go through that straight gate. What is that straight gate? The straight gate is difficulty, man. All right, and that's what we're going through, man. All right, but not every man is can accept that, man. To you, I can. All right, he said, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, he said, most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Hamashiach may rest upon me. So going back to Galatians, all right, 2:21, it says, I do not frustrate the grace of the Most High, for if righteousness come by the law, verse 20, I am crucified with Hamashiach, nevertheless I live, yet not I, but Hamashiach liveth in me. And that's how we made strong, man. That's our strength. Because YAHAWASHI is living through us, man. Shalom, call Allah, YAHAWASHI is our strength, man. That's why we're living. Okay? The scriptures tell you what I'm about to bring out. All right, that no man can live unto himself, man. All right? So the reason why we are here on the planet Earth and you have got this truth, all right, you younger brothers, mainly to myself, you got this truth is to live unto YAHAWASHI, man. The scriptures tell you to live, all right, to live is YAHAWASHI, and to die is to gain. All right, so we're living to the Lord. The scriptures tell you he brought us, all right, he purchased us with his blood. He brought us back nigh into the Most High, okay? He did something that no man can do, man, and that's why he's worthy of all praises, man. That's why he's going to be glorified here on the planet Earth as it is in heaven, man. You see? All right, every knee shall bow, man, when YAHAWASHI come back. Why? Because he laid down his life for his friends, man. He called us his friends. He said, where I am, ye shall be also, man. All right? He said he came to minister to, lay his life down for a ransom for many. He said, be not afraid, man, okay? He have given us the clues, the comforter, man. All right, he have given us strength in a time of weakness, and when we're weak, man, in our lowest estate right now, man. All right, as being a so-called Negro, Latino, African American, Indian, and tribes of Israel, all right, we're weak right now, man, okay? This flesh is vulnerable to any tactics that the so-called white man Esau Edom throw at it, man, all right? But what? The spirit is willing. The flesh profit nothing. The words that YAHAWASHI spoken to us, they are spirit and they are life, you see? So let's grab this real quick in Romans, because I don't want to be, you know, rambling on. It's like I'm going off. All right, God, this is Romans, all right, chapter 14. This is Romans chapter 14, verse 7. For none of us liveth to himself, and no man dieth to himself. All right, so let's read this again in Galatians. It says, I am crucified with Hamashiach, nevertheless I live, yet not I, but Hamashiach liveth in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, all right, so this is for all of us, man, okay? It says, nevertheless I live, yet not I, but Hamashiach liveth in me. In the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of the Most High. All right, so we living by the faith of the Son, and that's why we are here standing boldly, all right, in the face of those that have afflicted us, bringing out this truth, man, edifying the elect, man, okay, stand firm for YAHAWASHI, all right, and telling our people that they are the lost tribes of Israel, man, all right, and to gather the elect from the four corners of the wind, all right, by the words of prophecy, man, because that's the testimony of YAHAWASHI, the spirit of prophecy. We're telling our people, we're warning our people, man. The scriptures told you, the scriptures tell us that he have set watchmen upon the walls of Jerusalem, man, which is the people before a place. To what? Keep not silence, man. All right, and that's what we're doing. The brother GMS Salvation of the Elect, Shalom the Water, says Titus 2:14, who gave himself for us that he might redeem us from all iniquity and purify unto himself a peculiar people, zealous of good works. The water, that's beautiful, man. That's a beautiful precept. That's the elect, you know. Because through the elect, 2/3 of our people are going to come back. That's beautiful, the water. All right, Galatians chapter 2, verse 20. I am crucified with Hamashiach. Nevertheless, I live, yet not I. And that's why we got to be in this truth and be in this word. Because it's not about us. It's about prophecy being fulfilled. It's about the elect being sealed, man. All right, and every day that goes by, we got to be diligently in this word. Because don't we want to get out of here, man? You know? So it's the spirit. It's just the spirit of YAHWASHI, man. YAHWASHI speeding these things up for the elect's sake, man. That's why the scriptures tell us in 2nd Ezra to pray for shorter days, man. You know? So the days are shortened, we can get into that rest. Or not we laboring to enter into that rest, man? You know? The scriptures tell us that the harvest is plenty, man, but the laborers are few. So those few laborers, we got to be putting in more work, man. We got to be doing more work. We got to be, the scriptures say, be fervent in spirit, serving the Lord, man. We got to be hot for the Lord, man. Be not slothful in business, but fervent in the spirit. You know, hot, man, every day. Being more in the spirit. Though we fall short of the glory, but let not your sins weigh you down, man. Because that's one thing about this flesh. That's why he came. That's why we reading it, man. Galatians chapter 2, verse 20. I am crucified with Hamashiach. So this flesh is dead, man. The scriptures say if YAHWASHI did not raise, then our faith is made void. Don't you have faith? Don't you believe? So YAHWASHI Hamashiach is sitting on the right-hand side of the Most High. Now the scriptures say, hold fast thy faith unto the end, man. Okay? And that's why we enduring. That's why we suffering. Okay? When you go into the etymology of the word endure, matter of fact, let's do that real quick through the spirit. You know? Because this is the whole point about enduring, man. You know? Suffering for righteousness' sake, man. All right? The scriptures tell us that, man. Whatsoever is brought upon us, take cheerfully. Okay? Because did not Elder Apostle Paul, all right, the scriptures have a thorn in his flesh, man? And that's why YAHWASHI said, my grace is sufficient for thee, man. So his grace is sufficient for us right now, man. You know? The scriptures tell us that, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver thee from the same. Why? Because of our faith. Did not YAHWASHI, when he was on the scene, he said, thy faith have made thee whole? All right? So this is about believing that YAHWASHI died for your sins, man. All right? And that's why the so-called white man, Esau Edom, when we was in the churches growing up, you know, I remember when I was young, we used to recite the goddamn John 3:16, man. It was a damn song, man. That's all you would say in the church. Cause what? That's that contract that they have that they were given by the so-called white man to teach the sheep. All right, which the scriptures tell you, if they be blind leaders of the blind, they all fall into the ditch, because YAHWASHI is with his elect only. So he pulled us out of that, man. So now we gotta endure, man. You know, and suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon us. Okay, because it's not us. It's not YAHWASHI that went off. We left our first estate, man. You know. And YAHWASHI told us that in the book of Ezekiel. He said, then ye shall know that ye shall see their ways and their doings, and then shall ye know that I have not done without a cause. You know, so the Lord didn't do these things unto us for no reason, man. The scriptures tell you he's the just Lord in the midst, man. Every day does he bring his judgment to light, and there is no iniquity in him, man. So this is the etymology of the word endure. It says to undergo or suffer, to continue in existence. So how are we continuing to exist here, man? By pushing this truth, by laboring in the faith and sincerity, faith, and honesty, man. All right, by constantly watching the videos, constantly being sharpened in the scriptures, constantly enduring persecution, sufferings, man. All right, whether it be you living with your parents, man, okay, and you can't do as much work as you want to do. Well, you gotta suffer that, man. All right, whether it be you always caught up in your girl, now you in the scriptures, now she not dealing with you no more. Well, you gotta suffer that, man. Whether it be your children, you got to suffer that, man. Bills not being paid on time, we got to suffer these things, man. Why? Because these are light afflictions, man. Hey, do not the scriptures tell you there is no temptation that have taken you, but it's such as common to men? So the things that we're going through is common to men. And that's why the scriptures say that the things are written aforetime for our learning. When you read about what happened to Apostle Paul, no, we're not worried they're going through what Apostle Paul went through. But he went through that so that we can learn and be humble. You know, and to accept our cross, man, because what we're going through ain't nothing compared to what the ancient prophets had to go through. You know, YAHWASHI had to harden the heads of the prophets because that's how hard and stiff-necked the children of Israel were then. So how much more now in the latter ends of these days, man? Israel is above stiff neck. Israel is above rebuke, man. All right, you know. In their own eyes, the scripture say they righteous in their own eyes, man. You know. So that's why we gotta be just edifying each other, man. You know. Finishing this off, it says, to tolerate, bear thy cross. Did not YAHAWASHI say? He said, if any man take up his cross and bear it, he said you must take up your cross and bear it daily, man. So that's what we got to be doing, daily in the spirit, daily watching the prophecies, man. And especially the times we're in right now. YAHAWASHI is on his way back in these times, man. You can see it. All right, wars being talked about, and YAHAWASHI said that so as in the days of Noah, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. All right. It says, make hard, all right, keep up, maintain constant. We gotta keep up. It says keep up. The scriptures tell you the spirit is renewed day by day. So we gotta be daily renewed in the spirit, man. Daily going to the Most High, YAHAWASHI, and praying and asking him for forgiveness. Daily going to the Most High and asking him to plead with our case, man. You know, and to forgive us of our sins, as King David did, you know. He said, it is good for me to be afflicted so that I have learned thy statutes. So it's good for us to be afflicted because that's what's going to bring us back, weeping and mourning unto YAHAWASHI, you know. Because once you go without chastisement, then you feel like you nobody. I mean, well, you somebody. Okay, you somebody and you don't need the Lord. Well, that's why he's jacking us up, man. Okay. He's jacking us up to keep us straight, keep us hardened, man. Keep us up in the spirit, you know, to tolerate, to bear the things that we're going through, to bear our infirmities, man. All right. Galatians chapter 2, verse 21. I do not frustrate the grace of the Most High, for if righteousness come by the law, then Hamashiach is dead in vain, man. All right. So righteousness does not come by the law, man. Though we keep the law to the best of our ability, but righteousness is by faith, man. All right. The righteousness came by faith, and the only way you can have faith is by YAHAWASHI going on that cross, man. All right, and believing in YAHAWASHI, man, believing that he did these things so that he can bring us back, like the brother posted. All right, that beautiful precept in the book of Titus, man. Nigh unto the Most High. All right, got a quick precept. This is Revelations. All right, I gotta go in a few. But the Spirit hopped on Jake to edify the elect, you know. This is Revelations chapter 5, verse 9. And they sung a new song. Oh, Slaki, I'm going to start at verse. No, that's it. Revelations chapter 5, verse 9. And they sung a new song. Right, and that's that. What is that? That song of salvation, man. All right? That song that's written about in the book of Psalms, man. Okay? That song that's written about in 2nd Ezra, man. You know? That song of salvation, that song of ruling, that song of not, the scriptures say what? Thy punishment of thy iniquity has been accomplished, O daughter of Zion. So you damn right we singing that song of salvation. Because what? We in the last days where the prophets, all right, they're going to receive their reward, man. We're going to receive everything that we were destined to receive, man. Lord's will I be a part of that number. Lord's will we be those men. All right, man, women, and children of the elect, the house of David, all right, who believe in the scriptures, okay. All right, and who always was following YAHAWASHI when he was on the scene. Revelations 14:4, 144, man. All right, those that follow the Lamb whithersoever he went, we're not defiled with women. What are those women? Those women are philosophies, man. Okay, because what? There is no philosophy once you come into this truth and you grounded in faith. Nobody can come up to you. All right, you cannot be persuaded by any other doctrine to tell you this is Yahweh. That's why he said, if they say that I'm in the mountains, believe it not, man. Okay, or here he is, lo, look not, man, roughly to say, because we know that he given us the clues, the mysteries. Scripture tell you it's given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom, man. All right, what did YAHAWASHI say to our forefathers in Deuteronomy the 7th chapter? Okay, he said it is not he said I have loved thee, man, because that was few in number, man. All right, so the Lord always loved us, man. He always dealt with us, and he gonna continue to deal with us, man. All right, the scriptures tell you in Revelation 21, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men. All right, so the YAHAWASHI is gonna purify his men, man. Okay, it's just prophecy, man. All right, some things you just gotta deal with, man. You know, and some things you just gotta face, which is reality, which a lot of people gonna face in the times we coming into, man. And the Lord said He gonna hide His face in the day of your calamities, man. That's gonna be a scary thing, all right. You know, because here it is, the Lord's hand is stretched out to you, man. All right, He's sending His prophets. One more time, the scriptures tell you, anytime the Lord sent His prophets on the scene, all right, that was to let you know the things that were gonna befall you, man. All right, look what happened when He dealt with Jonah, man. All right. He swallowed Jonah up with that big ass fish, that big ass whale. What brought Jonah ass right back on land and told him he got to prophesy. And what, when those people repented, all right, when they repented, what it's all about being humble, man. But what the scriptures tell you, the so-called white man, there's no upright in him in the book of Habakkuk, man. He's not going to repent. That's why the judgment was written about him in Isaiah 2, all right, okay. In the book of Obadiah, Revelations 18, man. The pride of thy heart has deceived thee, man. That's why the Lord is going to destroy this place, man. St. Matthew's chapter 19, verse 11. But he said unto them, all man cannot receive the same, save they to whom it is given. That's so beautiful, man. Your pop. And right, and the scriptures tell you, blessed is the Most High who revealed these things unto babes, and that would be us. You know, we didn't go to any college to receive this truth. None of us went to any college to get this truth, man. The spirit of YAHAWASHI rested upon us, man. All right? And ordained us, man, from the beginning. This is Revelations chapter 5, okay, verse 9. And they sung a new song, saying, thou art worthy to take the book, all right, which is the scriptures, and to open the seals thereof, all right? For thou was slain, there it is again. YAHAWASHI was slain, man. Okay? He was slain for us, man. All right, he died for us, man. So that's why I brought out in Galatians, the 2nd chapter, through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, and Romans, the 14th chapter, the 7th verse, that none of us can live unto ourselves. That if we live in this, yet we live in this flesh, the life that we live is for the Lord, man. All right? The life that we live in is for the Lord. The light was given unto us. The light was made manifest in darkness, man. Okay? What did not the scriptures tell us in Jude that we are casted into the everlasting chains of darkness, okay, into that great day, all right? So what is the chains of darkness? It's flesh, man. Are not we walking in the valley of the shadow of death? But what although we are in darkness and death and hell, which is a condition, we have faith and we have the light, man. We are the true light bearers, man. The scriptures tell you to let your light shine before men, that they may glorify your Father in heaven and see your good works, man. Okay. So that's what this is about, that light. That light is the spirit, is the candle of men. You see that? Which the Lord have ordained from the beginning. And this is a marvelous work in the eyes of YAHAWASHI in the times we in, man. All right, because right now darkness is at a fucking high vibration right now on the planet Earth, man. Okay, wickedness is going on. Jake has caught on, all right, to the philosophies and the ways of the so-called white man. All right, he have put off the most high. All right. Jake has forgot about it. Every day Jake get up, he forgot about the Most High. He don't care what the Most High got to say. All right? But what? That's why he said, I will be to you a little sanctuary, man. Why? And that's us. Why? Because we fear YAHAWASHI through the Spirit. All right? We obtained that, man. All right? 1 Corinthians 6:20, for ye are brought with a price, therefore glorify the Most High in your body and in your spirit, which are the Most High's. That's right, man. Okay, you are brought with a price. That price is, here it is. For thou was slain and hast redeemed us, all right, to the Most High by thy blood, all right? So the price that we were bought with was the blood of Hamashiach, man. There is no price that is worthy, all right? There is no redemption greater than the redemption of the blood of Hamashiach YAHAWASHI, okay? There is no redemption that is greater than the blood of Hamashiach YAHAWASHI. And that's why we have to be fervent. That's why we are fervent in the spirit, man. Because what? YAHAWASHI say, I'd rather they be hot or cold. Okay, because if you know this truth and you're not hot for me and I die for you, it's going to be worse for you, man. I'm going to give you more strikes. Because here it is, you read, you understand, you know what's going on, man. All right, you just like putting off the, you just, oh, I got time. Every day we're supposed to be like, there is no time, man. All right? You know, that's the right spirit to be in, that ready to go spirit, man. You know? Revelations 5, verse 9, it says, I'm going to start where I left off. And thou was slain and has redeemed us to the Most High by thy blood, right? And that's that that's that price. That's that purchase. You see? And the brother put up the water through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, 1 Corinthians 6:20, the water. That's beautiful. All right. Out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation, that's the 12 tribes of Israel. This is the point, verse 10. And has made us unto the Most High kings and priests. All right. So this is the reward. All right, this is the reward if we hold fast to the faith that we have, man. All right, Revelations chapter 3, verse 11. Behold, I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown, right? Which is that crown of life, man. All right, crown of life, which no man, okay, no man can give unto us. The Most High YAHAWASHI, all right, purchased us, man. Okay, so it's like my sword a little. Satan messed up my sword, man, but it's all good. I want to bring this out. This is Revelations chapter 22, verse 12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according to his work shall be. And that's why the scriptures tell us in Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, all right, that, matter of fact, let's grab that real quick through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, since I'm already speaking about it, you know. All right, it's like it. This is Ecclesiastes, in the Old Testament, chapter 12, verse 14. For YAHAWASHI shall bring every work into judgment, whether with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. I said into judgment. All right, Jude 1 and 7 tell us that, man. All right, we are cast into the everlasting chains of darkness, reserved until the day of judgment, which is the day of YAHAWASHI, where he's going to separate the wheat from the tares, man. Where he's going to separate those that were serving him, that kneweth him, all right, that knoweth him in spirit and truth, that served him in spirit and truth, John 4 and 24, that were sent to gather the elect from the four corners of the earth, all right, who was those sheep, all right, in the midst of wolves, all right. Okay, they have a reward, man. They have a reward of life, man. Why? Because they have did this in sincerity, faith, and honesty and truth. All right, and they really believe, man. It's all about faith. Faith, believing that YAHAWASHI died for our sins. Okay, so I'm going to close out on this through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. I'm going to read down to verse 5. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indians. And that's why the scriptures say, faith cometh by hearing, man. And what YAHAWASHI said, he that have an ear, let him hear. Is that talking about just listening, man? No, that's talking about being doers of the word as well, man. Okay? Hearing the words of prophecy, hearing these words, man, and listening to them and fearing them, man. All right? The scriptures tell you, through knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. All right? In order to know the terror of the Lord, you gotta have heard that word, and that word gotta be dealing with you, man. All right, you can't choose the fear. The fear has to be embedded in your spirit, man. Okay. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. All right, there it is, man. All right, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. That's why the scripture says in St. Matthew 10 and 20, it is not ye that speaketh, but the heavenly Father that speaketh within thee, man. All right, to what? Edify the house of David, man. All right. Verse 2, and cause them to be written in paper, that's the scriptures, for they are faithful and true. That's the point. Fear not the imagination against them. All right. Let not the incredulity, all right, and the word incredulity just means without faith, all right, or faithless, okay, of them trouble thee, right, because we are surrounded by a whole bunch of people that don't have faith, man. We're surrounded by a whole bunch of people that don't really believe, all right, in the value of the text, man, okay, and the truth of these scriptures, man. All right, you got people that just think YAHAWASHI, HaMashiach, who the word even calls Jesus Christ, died for the whole world. But then when you bring out a precept about how King David killed 40,000 men in one time, they look at you like you bugged out. But that's the same book that is written about, man. Okay. You bring out the thing. YAHAWASHI calls Moses to hit the rock of Horeb. All right, and cause water to give water to the whole nation of Israel. They look at you like you bugged out. Okay, so that's why YAHAWASHI said this, verse 4: for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, because it's gonna take faith as small as a mustard seed this time we're coming into, man. You see, the Lord don't require too much from Jake, man. He never did, man. He just asked Jake to have faith. Believest thou this? Did not YAHAWASHI say believe the works? All right. If you don't believe me, just believe the works, man. You know. But again, going back into the title of this video, all right, through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, you have to have faith, and faith, all right, is to believe, all right, and that's what make you stick out, man. Faith is going to make you look different. Faith is what's going to have you, all right. Faith is going to be your salvation, man. Okay, because do not the scriptures say they shall be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation? All right, so we actually believe that the so-called UFOs are the chairs of Israel. Why? Because we have a conscience, man. We have the truth. The truth has been revealed unto us, man. All right, we understand that, man. Okay, and that's why the scripture say, "Let no man take thy crown." That crown of what? That crown of life. All right. So I'm gonna close out on this through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. Oh, matter of fact, I'm gonna just close out on this. It's a beautiful precept, you know, to leave off with exhortation. the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. All right, this is Psalms chapter 14, verse 7. Oh, that the salvation of Israel will come out of Zion when the Lord Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi bringeth back the captivity of his people. Jacob shall rejoice. No, the whole world, man. No, everybody. For God so loved the world. No, man. It says, when he turned back the captivity of his people, Jacob shall rejoice, and Israel shall be glad. All right, kind. And that goes right back to Jeremiah 16 and 14, man. Okay, from the land of the north and from all the lands where they have driven us, man. The Lord is getting ready to make a marvelous work, man. The scripture say he will work a work in your days that you will not believe, man. All right, that's the times we're coming into, man, which we have obtained. We obtain that, man. We know we don't have to, we don't need some bugged out event to let us know, oh, man, the Lord is real. We believe the Lord right now. We can see the Lord right now. We can feel the Lord, man. Okay? And that's faith. That's having faith, man. Believing in the things that are not seen. The scriptures tell you in the book of 2 Corinthians 4 chapter, man. All right? That the things that are not seen are eternal, man. Okay? So with that, I say, call, halal, Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Rakakadas. All right? Barakatah, Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Damyad. And double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And senior salutations to all you sincere Akim out there that's constantly laboring in the faith. All right, pushing this truth, sincerity, faith, and honesty. Oh, Salaki, I didn't even see all these precepts, man. Salaki. All right, I didn't know that, man. I'm sorry. I'll bring out a few of them. Salaki. Akim. St. Matthew's 20, verse 28. Even as the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister and to give his life a ransom for many kind. And that's the elect, man. That's the whole nation of Israel. But mainly the elect, St. John 17, who he prayed for, man. Who he said, we are not of the world. All right, but he said what? As thou hast sent me into the world, even have I sent them into the world, man. So us doing this truth, we gotta fully believe that Yahweh Shemashai is dealing with us, man. Although we'll be shown in the times we're coming into, man, when the Lord start to bring heavy judgment on a lot of you jakes out there that know you Israelites but don't fear the Lord. You know, the Lord is going to separate you, man. The Lord is going to do away with you, man. You know, the scripture say they shall say, Lord, Lord, in that day. Why? Because you didn't have faith. Faith is what's going to get you saved. The scriptures tell you that in 2nd Ezra, man. All right. They shall be saved by from the said perils, all right, and by their works and their faith, man. Okay, because works is that lifestyle, man. Okay, works is the lifestyle, man. Works is your daily. Works is what we doing every day. Works is that day-to-day lifestyle, man. Off camera and on camera. Okay, because either way you still on camera. Either way you still on the eyes of the Lord. Either way, man. You know. So either way, we still got to give account to everything that we've done in these bodies. 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. Right, but what? You want to be going hard for the truth, man, because it's your salvation at the end of the day. And the scriptures tell you, give diligence to make your call and election sure, you know. So we got to be hot for the Lord, period. We just got to be hot for the Lord, man, you know. Let's see what else the brother put up in the water for these precepts. Khan, Isaiah 59:19, that's right. That's a beautiful one, man. Khan. All right, when the enemy come in as a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him, Khan. Because what? All throughout the scriptures, anytime we went to war, Exodus 15:3, YAHAWASHI is a man of war, man. That's going to kill everything, man. He said, I have chosen you above all people on the planet Earth. You think the Lord just done away with Israel? You think the Lord just sitting in the heavens just like, man, let me choose somebody else? No, man, the scriptures tell you he likened all these other nations as a drop in the bucket, man. All right? So, hey, the scriptures tell you, though the Lord was wrought with us, all right, he shall have everlasting mercy on us, man. Because what? Your thoughts is not his thoughts, Esau. All right? So the Lord set up his man at the end. The scriptures tell you that, man. He sent forth his apostles last, man. Starting with Elder Apostle Har on down. Okay, from all the brothers out there that's teaching this truth, sincerity, faith, and honesty, man. Great Millstone, DT, man of valor, going out by yourself, you teaching the truth, sincerity, faith, and honesty, man. All right, just pray the Lord dealing with you, man. All right, because this is not about a title. This is about the truth. This is about the words of Yahweh Yahawashi. All right, Great Millstone is where the truth is housed at, man. Okay, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Yahawashi, we believe in that, man. All right, so there's nothing you can do, man. All right, you just got to have faith, all right, and believe, because it's already written. You can't come up with some other way to tie into this truth. It's just written, man. You know, we just got to have faith and hope that we're a part of that number. And the only way and that's why I said earlier, faith without works is dead. The scriptures tell you, so as the body without the spirit is dead, man. You know, so the works is that work. Hey, the scriptures say, work out your own salvation. So you got to be putting in work for your own salvation, but to have faith that what you're doing is not in vain, man. All right, and that's how I go hand in hand. To have faith that, all right, the scriptures tell me to do this. All right, I'm gonna do it. All right, and have faith that the Lord gonna save you, because there's nothing you can do. All right, James 2:5. He posted it again. That's a spirit. I'm gonna close out on that, man. Khan, and the water Akim. And call all Yahawashi y'all Shaitam Yah, man. When it's true. You know. This is James chapter 2, verse 5. Khan. Khan. James chapter 2, verse 5. It says, hearken, my beloved brethren. Khan, that's the elect brothers out there, man. Most will we be a part of that number. Have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom, which he hath promised to them that love him? Khan, man, Khan. You know, so that's a promise. The scriptures tell you by two immutable things it is impossible for the Most High to lie, man. You know, that's beautiful, man. The water for that, man. That's beautiful. So the Lord promised us. Khan, he posted another one. Slakia. I said I was gonna close out like 3 years ago. I'm sorry, out there, man. Spirit is on fire, man. What's that? Revelations 14:3. He said Salakia. Nah, it ain't us, man. It's the Spirit. The Lord wants us to come out, man. The scriptures tell you a man's goings of the Lord. How then can a man understand his own way? So even our mistakes, man, even the things that we do, man, the scriptures tell you in the scriptures, man, it is not me, it's the sin that dwelleth in me. Okay. Okay, so bro, we just need Yahawashi, bro. We just need Yahawashi, man. We just need Yahawashi, man. Alright? Come, we just need Yahawashi, man. You know? Revelations chapter 14, verse 3. And they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. All right, and the brother posted up through the Spirit and power of Yahawashi earlier, 1 Corinthians 6:20, by the blood of Yahawashi Mashiach, man, we are purchased. So that's a beautiful precept. And call Allah Yahawashi Yahawashi Bashim Kakadas Brakatham. Brakata Yahawah, Brakata Yahawashi, Brakata Yahawah, Brakata Yahawashi, Brakata Yahawah, Brakata Yahawashi, Bahashim, Rakakadas, Brakatham Tam Yad. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Senior citations to all you sincere Akim out there that's constantly laboring in the faith, pushing this truth, sincerity, faith, honesty, Khan. And enduring hardship as a good soldier, all right, studying, okay, staying in the faith, and just reading and believing in Yahawashi Mashiach. Ultimately, just have faith in the Lord, man, you know. So with that, I say shalom.